Okay, this morning I come to you for a reason. I'm not mad or upset about things, but Gert, I want you to know, and since I'm going to have to talk about this crap that I did, there's my husband back there. He will tell you I studied Wiccan and all that stuff in that New Age movement back in 1990 through 1995 or 4.
Yeah.
Did I not?
Yes, you did. I'm going to tell y'all something. Number one, in this room right here, there are more studies that my wife has done on Wiccan, on the Bible, on everything that has come in there. Now, people need to understand, this woman right here in front of me is a licensed and practicing minister. So am I. I have got a bike ministry. My wife has got y'all. Now, we're looking at this. She has studied Wicca.
Yes, I have.
She studied things that nobody else would ever think about studying, because it all goes hand in hand with the Bible, folks. So listen to me and listen to what I tell you, because I'm gonna go straight up. And I don't know whoever you are or whatever you're doing, mister, but I'll tell you what, next time you confront my wife and call her a liar, well, just think about this. Ye cast no stone before others.
Here's how to get my
and damn sure don't go in there and act like you know every damn thing, because you don't. No man does. You must completely keep your name, yourself, and your thoughts with the Lord.
Yes.
I do every time I get on two wheels and I got a big motor between them.
Yep.
So,
and you know,
folks, listen to what my wife tells you.
And I'm telling you this, I'm ashamed that I got into the Wiccan. I'm ashamed that I got into the old New Age movement and stuff. But I was going through a hard time in my life. I had begun to doubt the things that I had been taught and raised in. And I know what Wiccan is. I know what the New Age movement is, and the lies that they tell and the evil they tell.
There you go.
Now, Gert, I'm sorry. If you want to work with a Wiccan, go ahead and work with them. But I'm telling you, I know what T.J. Brooks is saying is true. I've been there. Now, if you want to go up against her and go up against me, go right ahead. You know, you can talk all the bull crap you want to talk. And I didn't think I'd ever say this against you, brother, because I love you. I really love you, but you're wrong. You're standing for the wrong people. And if you think that you're wise and Wiccan, then you're turning against God. I turned against God for a while. When I used to go out in the woods and go and meditate and do all the stuff that I was told to do.
I think you're getting confused with Wiccan, Mr. Gert. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know who you are. But I will tell you this. You're getting mistaken. Because I'm going to tell you something. Myself, the Native American movement still goes. We have none of this. We try to do right. The churches there are called the Church of Peyote, or the Peyote Church. But I'm telling you now, you walk up against her, and I'm telling you, partner, I've seen God strive, and I've seen what God can do to a human being. And believe me, I know. I'm living proof. But I guarantee you one thing. I guarantee you, from the Father up above my head and my ancestors all the way back to the beginning of time have studied this. They do it because that is what the good Lord wants you to do. He wants you to practice. He does not want you to go into Wicca. Wicca happens to be one of the most demonologied things I've ever come across.
That's the reason why
you have spells. You have all this other stuff.
That's the reason why he finally took my books and burned them. He took them all and burned them and got rid of them. So, because he loves me, you know.
So, partner, I'm telling you right now, and if you don't believe me, I'm going to tell you one thing you need to do. Go talk to Miss Elizabeth, because that gal right there, she found out what the wrath of God means and what I mean.
Yeah.
And when Nikki has to ask my wife what I am, well then, by God, he needs to get his head out of his butt. They need to get their shit together. Because if they don't, they're headed for the same thing that all these demon and Satan worshippers and all these others. Because when they put a book out and it's for spells and things of that nature, you don't need them, son. You don't need those. Those are a thing of the devil.
They are
so
the devil.
Believe me, I know what I'm talking about. Now I've got to leave, and I'll be back shortly.
Okay, I love you, honey. I
know. I love you too.
I ask. See, my husband don't ever do this. My husband don't like getting involved in things, but I asked him. I said, please let Gert and everybody know I was into this, so that I know what I'm talking about. I was training. I had gave up. I was so hurt. I was so distraught and destroyed about what my ex-husband did to my daughter and to our family by breaking it up. I just got so angry with the churches. I got angry with people because they turned against me. The church turned against me, told me it was all my fault that my husband would molest my daughter. So I walked away, and then I started searching for other things, other avenues, and I got into this stuff. And I had a mentor that was training me, because she said I had great power. Well, yeah, I do have great power. It's the power in Jesus Christ, Yeshua. But they were trying to twist it and turn it around. Now, you can preach against T.J. Brooks, but what she's saying is true. She had true Wiccans on that film talking about. And you know, the star that I talked about that you pointedly said wasn't like the Wiccans, it's like the Wiccans, only the Wiccans has two legs, where the Star of Solomon has only one leg. It's the way you turn it. It only has 5 points, where Star of Solomon has 6 points. But yet it's still the same star. Gert, I love you. And I know you'll come out with a video against me, but I don't care. I don't even know if I'll watch it. Because you come on my videos, you get into it with Misty, and she's trying to tell you that T.J. Brooks is right, and you go up against her and you say you love this woman? I'm sorry, Gert. How do you love this woman when you ridicule her, put her down the road, and beat her up in words? I wouldn't want to love you. I know I wouldn't want you as my husband. Now, Gert, I love you, but you're getting lost somewhere along the line. You go off on Pastor George and Bruce cussing up a storm, acting stupid and silly and calling yourself a Christian. And by working with Wiccans the way you're working, you think you're going to save them? No, you're going more and more into the Wiccan thing. That's what I see. That you're trying to justify what they do when it is of Satan. You know, you can't compromise with the devil and gain people's soul to heaven. You just can't do it. You can't pat them on the back and stroke them and say, you know, I agree with you, it's all right. It ain't all right. I've been there in the deepest part of it. And thank God, He opened my eyes. He opened my eyes and brought me back out of there, because He called me and He chose me years and years ago. He let me only go so deep in studying, and maybe I had to go through it because I had to know the truth about Him. So when I talk to Him, I can talk to Him rightly. There are lost souls out there practicing evil stuff. I used to spend hours meditating and reading all of their stuff and talking to my teacher. You don't know me, Gert. You don't know the things I've been through, and I don't know you either. And I don't know the things you're going through. But I'm telling you right now, you either serve Jesus Christ, Yeshua HaMashiach, or you walk away from him. Yes, I'm upset because you keep wanting to go and go on. But I do ask one thing. When Misty comes to my video and makes a comment, don't come on my comments and start ragging her out. I mean it. I'm going to start deleting everything you say to her. You know, I'm not part of this on you and her. I'm just not. And the way you talk to her and treat her, I'm sorry. You wouldn't talk to me like that or treat me like that if you were dating me. No, sir. You talk bad to Misty. You talk bad to Misty and you say you love her? What is wrong with you? You love this woman that you call Misty, that's a sweet woman that leaves beautiful comments on my video, and here, then you go and jump onto her? No, it won't work no more. I'm going to delete your comments. And if you come to jump on Misty and criticize her,
Chun,
I'm going to tell you.
Bart, let me tell you something. You jump on a woman, you best come well out here. I don't appreciate it. You don't treat a woman wrong.
That's okay,
Damn
honey.
sure don't criticize a woman for something she believes in. So, partner, here's you one thing. Kiss mine. You want to get it?
Please,
we'll
please,
get it.
please, 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 please. See, my husband gets rowdy. My husband, he has PTSD. He was in Vietnam. And he come back and he has PTSD. That's why he gets a check. He served his country very well. And even with the PTSD, he never talks bad to me. He always treats me with respect and with honor. With honor. He may not always agree with what I say, but he still honors me. He didn't agree when I was studying Wiccan and all of this New Age crap. But he honored me. He let me know he didn't like it, but still he didn't stop me or anything. He always respected me and honored me. He never called me names. He never went off the wall on me and called me names and stuff like you do, Misty. I'm just tired, Gert. I'm tired of people going off on other people. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry I felt led to have to say this to you and even bring my husband into it. But I'm tired. I'm tired. If you're a Christian, act like one. Really. If you're serving Jesus Christ, act like it. Brother, act like it. I grieve for you. I grieve for you because I think your soul is going down fast. I think Satan's got a hold of you somehow, some way, and dragging you down. And see, I know Elizabeth. I know what she teaches. What do you think I come out of that crap for? Because it was too New Age movement. It was teaching things that they taught. And as my eyes were waking, I was going, whoa, whoa. God took me out of this crap. Maybe that's the reason why I had to go through it for a while, to see what other people teach when they teaching evil stuff, to tell them about it. Gert, you're wrong. You're going down the wrong road. And for some reason, I see the change started when you put that video out against Pastor George and Bruce and cussing them, saying profound, terrible words. Yes, I'm used to cussing. My husband cusses. He doesn't even claim to be, you know, spiritual. He believes in God, and I know he knows God, but his beliefs are is different than my beliefs. But that's all right. I don't care. He's my husband. And I see some of the things the way he believes it. And there are other things we disagree on. But we never fight about it. Never fight about it. We respect each other. That's between him and God. And he sees it that what I believe is between me and God. And he respects me so much. But Gert, you don't even respect Misty. A woman that you say you love. I don't believe you love her. I think you want to control her. I think you're a control freak in a way, wanting to control. And I know that's going to make you mad. And you're going to jump up and down and everything. Well, whatever. But I have to tell you people out there, yes, I've been in all this stuff. I trained to be a shaman even. And God forgive me. And I know he has. But I have cast all of that crap away. When my husband took all of that stuff and burned it, purifying our home, and casting it out of me. It's wicked, it's evil, and they practice a lot of things. The sexual thing, yes, they practice it, Gert. And if you say they don't, you're a liar. They do. And I don't know why you want to do this all the time to people. I just don't. Is your life so lonely that you want to get on here and try to control everybody? Well, you're coming up against the wrong person with me, and also TJ Brooks. And I'm seeing it happening with Misty. She's backing away. She doesn't want to have anything to do with you. She's told you over and over and over, leave me alone. And I can understand why. I prayed for you too because I thought you loved her and she loved you, but it has come so ridiculous that you have brought your thing out on YouTube, cursing Misty, telling things about her, whether they're true or not, that if you really loved her, you wouldn't downgrade her and try to castigate her to pieces like you do. But people, I did study Wiccan, and what TJ Brooks said is 100% the truth. Gert may tell you different, but go search it out for yourself. It's real easy. Go into the bookstore. They've got books there. Get on the internet and you can find them. And they'll sell you their books so you can study. And find out for yourself the truth. Don't take Gert's word. Don't take my word. Go study. That's what T.J. Brooks did. Went and studied to find out. It says to study to show yourself approved. If you don't study, you don't know what road to walk. You don't know what's truth and what not truth. That's why the Bible is very important, that you stay in the Bible. These people that say that the Bible is a mark of the beast, how dare they insult the Word of God? How dare they? How dare you go up against a woman like T.J. Brooks that is a spiritual woman? When did you joined Elizabeth? When did you go back to Elizabeth and join her in her profanity and her evilness? Has that Jezebel waved her wickedness over you too and brought you down to the lowest pits of hell with her? Has your soul and your spirit become one with her? An evil prophetess that prophesies all sorts of stuff that is evil and not of God? So be mad. Be mad. I don't care. I don't care anymore. I've tried to be patient with you. I've tried to be loving with you, not coming back on you or doing anything to hurt you in any way, shape, or form. But it's over. This will be my last video to you, Gert. I will walk away from you. I don't care what you say, but I'm going to walk away. And all I can say, unless you can come to my channel and make decent comments, just don't come. I get enough people coming into my channels calling me names, belittling me, and saying all sorts of evil manner and wishing I would die and wishing I'd kill myself and go to hell and all that stuff. I have to put up with that all the time, but I thought I had a brother in you that stood for righteousness, but you've changed. There's something wrong. There's something wrong, badly wrong with you. And I say this out of love. I say this out of love. Please repent before it's too late. Please. And if you really love this woman, start treating her like she needs to be treated, with love and compassion. You can't win people with bitterness, hating, and demanding and carrying on. But I really think it's too late between you and Misty. I think she's got so tired of it. She's had bad experiences before in her life. She's been a beaten woman by men. Why would she want to go into another relationship? I had a horrible first marriage, but God blessed me with a man that truly loves me. We may not see eye to eye, but he loves me, and I love him. And we never get into any argument over what we believe. But there is one thing he knows, that I live for Yeshua HaMashiach, Jesus Christ. And even though some of the things he may not agree with me, he backs me up. He does. He does. And Misty, that's the kind of man you need. And if you pray, God will deliver one in your life. The right man. The one that will love you and respect you, even though he may not agree with what you say. But he won't call you names. He won't degrade you and put you down in front of everybody. He will love you and take care of you. Just pray that God will bring that kind of person in your life, Misty. It's time for you to walk away too. Don't even talk to him. Don't even give place to him when he's going off on you. Because we all know what he's saying is lying about you. We have come to that point. We know that he's speaking to you out of anger and bitterness and controlling attitude. I don't even know if he really believes what he says about you. He's just angry because he can't get you to do what he wants you to do. So it's time to just turn a deaf ear to him. And thank you for upholding and telling the truth with T.J. Brooks. You know, as well as I know, the truth, because you've been there. You know. But you gave your heart to Jesus Christ Yeshua. So stand for him. Stand for him. We both walked the road of hardship and heartbreak. And we both searched out things that we shouldn't be searching out and even touching. But we have. God is forgiven. Now go on with your life. And Gert, please repent. I'm worried about you. I'm really worried about you spiritually. You have to walk in the spirit of Yeshua HaMashiach and quit going after people and belittling people. Even if you don't agree with them, you don't have to do this to them. But Wiccan is evil. It does practice these things that's in T.J. Brooks's video, and I'm going to put it up again below here. I want people to go to her site. I want people to see the truth of the evilness that has crept into the church. The church is even practicing some of this stuff. And they don't realize it comes right from the Wiccans and other things, from the Satanists. You think you know more about the Satanists than I do? When I had Satanists come to me and talk to me, I've had their books here in this house. And the only way I could burn their books, I had to anoint them with olive oil and pray over them to be able to even burn them. That's how evil they are. I've always struggled with why I would walk away, knowing I seen Jesus Christ when I was 7 years old and I was called. Why in that period of years that I would walk away and go into this stuff. Oh, and I pray every day, God forgive me. I know more stuff up here in the Wiccans and the wicked ways of Satanists and stuff. I had one Satanist come to me and said, Barbara, Satan has chose you to be his bride. He has personally chose you to be his bride. And he will give you everything that you want in this world. Well, look at where I'm sitting. I'm not sitting in a mansion, am I? Because you know why? I refused. I said, you go back there and tell that old rascal Thanks, but no thanks, because I've already given my life to Yeshua, Jesus. By then time, I didn't call him Yeshua. I said, I've already given my life to Jesus. I may be out here right now, but I can't say I can become Satan's bride when I've already given myself to Jesus and said I would serve him. And that began the journey of going, wait, where are you going, Barbara? What are you doing? What are you doing? That Satan would take notice of you so much that he would send one of his own to tell you that he chose you for a bride? Oh, my word, where are you at? What are you doing? And all of you out there that's into this stuff, Satan don't love you. All he wanted me for is to take the gifts and the powers that God gave me and twist them around and try to use them through me on other people. And I could have fell for it, but God loved me so much that he brought me out of all that crap. I could have had a mansion, brand new cars, diamonds on each finger, maids in my house to take care of me. I could have had all the wealth in the world if I would have surrendered myself to Satan and said yes. But I'd rather live in a tent by a riverbank or in the desert than to sell my soul to Satan for all the wealth in the world. Because my treasures are not here. And he brought me out of this. My heart is broken for you, Gert. My heart is truly broken for you. But this, I can say, I will still pray for you no matter what. No matter what, I will pray for you to come back. Because, see, I know you're called too of God. But you're selling your soul to him, and the powers that God has given you, you're handing them over to Satan to be used by him. Through you. Wake up before it's too late, please. Please, please, please. In the name of Yeshua, I beg you. Father, I'm just giving this video to you, and please put your hand on Gert right now. Please put your hand upon Gert and cleanse his mind and his soul of all of this evil stuff. Rebuke the demons that are coming against him to try to work their way into his vessel, his house, and take over him, Father, before it's too late. Father, please, please, please have mercy upon him. I beg you, please, please have mercy. In the name of Yeshua HaMashiach.